I decided to do this weatherization on my home for two big reasons. One is to reduce my carbon footprint, and the other is to reduce my energy bill. It's my understanding the energy consumption in the state of Texas is at some of the all-time highs. The cost associated with my utility bill, it's just getting to the point where it's outrageous what I'm spending in the summertime. I'm pushing $550 a month in utility bills in the summer, and here I am going through December and my bill is $230, $240 a month, and I'm living in a 1,300 square foot home. From playing golf with a good friend, Sebastian, we were just talking about how high my electrical bill is, and he was educating me on the City of Austin program and how it's reduced his electrical bill significantly. So it really struck me that why have I not done this? So yes, I'm starting this process today, and we went to the City of Austin website and looked up the approved contractors, and we have a few coming today to give us bids.
I came out here today to give Jason an estimate and do an energy audit on his home to determine what we can do to make the home more energy efficient and increase his comfort level. Weatherization, we use that as a broad term, but basically it's whatever you can do to the house to make it more energy efficient. What that means is what can you do to the home to reduce the heat gain or heat loss so that you don't have to use as much air conditioning.
I'll walk around my house and just look at, I've got large gaps between my doors. Up in my attic, I'm just seeing there's a lack of insulation, and obviously there's a huge correlation between that and how high my electrical bill is.
4 different things we're going to be looking at. Basically, it's sun control. Any windows that receive at least an hour of direct summer sun, I would recommend some type of solar shading. The direct summer sun creates a gigantic load on the house. And what we always recommend in any windows that receive at least an hour of direct summer sun between mid-March and October 1st, receive a solar screen. A solar screen reduces by 65% the amount of heat gain into that structure. So it's not whether your window is single pane or double pane, it's all about the heat gain in the summer. The next thing I'm going to look at is the duct system, how leaky it is. The average duct loss in Austin is about 27%, which means whenever the system is running, 27% of the heated or cooling air is going in your attic space. We want to see less than 10%. So one of the biggest misconceptions that people have in regard to their energy consumption or comfort level is they think that their house is very leaky, and that's their #1 reason for having us out. When in fact, it really doesn't matter how leaky the house is, it matters how leaky the ductwork is. When your ductwork is leaking, that is air from your house that is pulled out of your home, and pressures have to equalize. So the exact same amount of air that's lost in your duct system has to get pulled into your house. So if you can eliminate the duct loss, you're going to eliminate the humidity coming in and the dirt coming in and reduce the load on the air conditioner dramatically. The next aspect is going to be insulation in the attic. I'm going to look at how thorough it is, the type of insulation, how compact it is. Attics can get to 140 degrees on a 100-degree day. So there's a huge temperature difference between the attic and your living space. So if you can reduce the temperature in the attic, then you can reduce the temperature in the house. The other is going to be what we call air infiltration. We just do major leaks on the home, which is weather strip exterior hinge doors, plumbing penetrations, and attic accesses. After I do the audit on the home, I will write up an estimate and go over it with the owner. If the customer agrees and wants to have the work completed by us, the next step is to set up an appointment with Austin Energy to meet me here with the customer and go over all of my recommendations. There are associated rebates from Austin Energy and Texas Gas for every item that I'm proposing.
You can save money by getting these guys out here, seeing what's causing the bleeding, and if I can be the first guy on my block to do it, and it leads to my neighbors doing this, then I think we're going to reduce our carbon footprint and we're going to reduce our energy consumption. I just think it's the right thing to do.